Phillies hosting the A's. The A's are plus 235 on the money line. The Phillies are minus 290. The over-under is 8.5 runs. The A's getting a 1.5 on the run line are plus 106, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you win. They lose by 1, you win. And the Phillies laying a 1.5 on the run line are minus 128, meaning if you bet them that way, they have to win by 2 or more. Harris pitched once against the Phillies last year. 6 innings, 2 runs, 2 earned. They lost 3-2. He struck out 7. Suarez did not pitch against the Phillies last year or this year. And with teams that are in first place or doing excellent, if they have any players that are bound for the All-Star game, just keep in mind that they may not play them as much because the All-Star game is this weekend for baseball. So, especially with the pitchers, definitely keep that in mind. This game is in game danger. 81 degrees, 76% chance of rain, and an 8-mile-an-hour wind blowing out. So there's a very good chance that this game either gets delayed or doesn't happen. And it sucks if they're going to make them do a doubleheader before the All-Star break, but it happens. Head-to-head, the Phillies are on a 3-game winning streak. They're 6-4 against the A's in their last 10. The road team has won the last 4. The road team is 6-4. The favorites won the last 3 games they've played against each other. The favorite is 7-3 on the money line. The favorite or the underdog getting or laying runs is 5-5, and there have been 2 one-run games in their last 10 meetings, which were the last 2 games that they played against each other. One of which was the one that Harris pitched in. The under is hitting their last 5. The under is 8-2, and the under 8.5 runs is 7-3. The A's are, of course, they didn't confirm Harris yet. So in his last 9 starts, they've lost his last 3 starts. 4 2/3 innings pitched, 3.9 strikeouts, 14.9 outs recorded, 4.8 hits, 1.9 walks, 2.3 runs, 1.8 of which were earned. 0.7 home runs, 86.4 pitches, and 17.6 pitches per inning. And they did use him in relief to start the season. The Phillies are 2-3 in Suarez's last 5 starts. They did lose his last start. And this is in his last 10 starts. He's averaging 5 1/3 innings pitched, 5.1 strikeouts, 16.2 outs recorded. He has not recorded a win in his last 5 starts. 5.6 hits, 1.5 walks, 2.7 runs, 2.2 of which were earned, 0.5 home runs. He's given up home runs in back-to-back starts, 85.5 pitches, and 15.7 pitches per inning. The A's are one of these sneaky teams that when you expect them to lose, they win, and they always happen to catch a game against a team that's decent. They lost to the Red Sox today, 7-0. They are 1-3 in their last 4. 9 runs, 21 runs, 7 runs, and then 7 runs. 3 runs and a loss, 9 runs and a loss, 5 runs and a win, and then they were shut out in the loss today. For the Phillies, they're on a 3-game winning streak. They're 3-1 in their last 4. They swept the Dodgers, which is another reason why they're such a heavy favorite. 6 runs, 11 runs, 7 runs, 6 runs. Shut out and a loss, 10 runs and a win, 4 runs and a win, 5 runs and a win. And the Phillies are starting to get their batters back as well, which kind of is a recipe for disaster for these worst teams. I'm going to take... There is no value taking the Phillies. I'm going to take the Phillies on the money line. I will take the A's getting the runs, and I'm going to bank on the under. The last time Harris pitched against them, it was a low-scoring game. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.